Welcome to BW Businessworld and to BW Education's Leadership Summit 2023. And today I have with me Professor Sangeeta Shah Bharadwaj, the Acting Director for MDI Gurgaon. Thank you for joining me, Professor.
Thank you for having me.
You have obviously been at MDI Gurgaon for a very long time and you've held many different roles of leadership. Can you tell me a little bit about your journey with the Institute?
So, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. MDI has a great legacy of 50 years and this year we are celebrating our golden jubilee. And I'm proud to say that I have spent 21 years in MDI and I started, at an assistant professorship. At that time, I was more focused on teaching, research, and it was more towards myself as what I want to become. But slowly, I've taken up a lot of administrative positions in MDI and I have worked in almost every department of MDI. I was Dean Executive Graduate Program, I was Dean Graduate Program, Dean Accreditation and Ranking. I have massively transformed the digital infrastructure at MDI. We have an ERP running here, we have RFID systems involved here. So this has been my journey and my contribution at MDI.
Absolutely, and it sounds like you've had an incredible career here and still moving forward. You did mention you switched from teaching to even administrative positions to these different chairs. Can you tell me about how your own perspective on education has evolved as you've moved through these different phases of your career?
So, once upon a time, we were only looking at our students to be thought leaders, to be decision makers, to be those people who would go and do well in the corporate sector. However, today that is not enough. You have to inculcate a sense of responsibility within this, among the students, and they have to be responsible towards themselves, towards their family, towards the society, and then towards the environment. So responsible managers is what we are also trying to make our students. So there is a shift in terms of the thought process that we have to inculcate in our students. And needless to mention, all these thoughts come from what's happening in the environment. What are the challenges in the environment? And we have to align ourselves with those challenges. So the pedagogies are changing, the course curriculum keeps on changing, the way the professors teach, that also changes. But what is that thing that you have to keep on building? You have to keep on sensing the environment and then you have to react to it by inculcating those challenges through our courses among the students. So this is how we have to keep on evolving and changing.
Absolutely, and there are so much changes going on in the education system right now. We have foreign universities being invited to India. We have National Digital University that's going to be set up this year, and NAP 2020 is also going to be properly implemented from this year onwards. What are your thoughts on all these changes that are happening on a national level?
So I would say that education sector is undergoing a huge change, and the National Education Policy 2020 has given us good guidelines. Okay, it has told us how you have to scale up. It has told us how you have to have multidisciplinary curriculum, how you have to give flexibility to the students, how they can pursue education over a period of time. So National Education Policy is very student centric in nature, and if we have not been doing so, it would guide us or it would enable us to follow that type of thing. Another thing is, it is also faculty centric, because it is also guiding us, or it is also telling us that we have to develop our faculty also. Because when the changes are happening in the environment, you have to enable your faculty and you have to be a mentor to your younger faculty members. So that is another thing which it is helping us with. And of course, it is giving us a path as to what you should be in 5 years. So you better start thinking, otherwise you would be phased out.
Yeah. And since you are part of management education, can you tell us a little bit about what trends do you foresee in management education? Any new types of courses? Entrepreneurship has been a big focus of management education in the past few years. Something like this, digitization is a big focus. What do you foresee in management education?
So what I say is that now you have to scale up and grow. And you can scale up and grow in two ways, either digitally or physically. And physical, that has certain limitations. And hence the other way is to grow digitally. And hence online education is going to be there in big way, because there are no boundaries for that. You have to reach out, it can be affordable, and there is an infrastructure already set up. And it does not take time to erect that infrastructure. So one of the ways where we are going to go forward is the online education, degree programs, diploma programs, or certificate programs. Okay. And what was your second question?
Only one question. What trends do you foresee in management education?
And another thing is, we have to be flexible. I mean, you cannot say that the education has to be within 2 years of this or within 1 year of this. You have to give flexibility to your students. And then it has to be multidisciplinary. Okay, so all these things you have to provide to your students. That is how I see the change happening.
I just have one more question for you. As an educator of so many years, what is your personal philosophy on education?
What is?
Personal philosophy.
Personal philosophy. See, I don't go with single philosophy. I have to keep on evolving and keep on changing. And that's why, as the environment changes, my philosophy also evolves. However, I think that we are here for students, and we are here to make them, to see to it that whatever dreams they come with to our universities or our institutes, we fulfill those dreams. Along with that, we also have to understand that there are certain core values and which were told to them initially maybe in school, but we have to again inculcate those core values, and those are very simple, which we have to follow, be it responsible students or having empathy, or those types of core values they have to have. So we have to keep on inculcating those core values, and along with that, we also have to see that when they go and face the world and face the challenges, they are ready for those challenges, whatever it may be, whatever field they choose it to be. Maybe it's entrepreneurship or any other, they take up a corporate job, they should be ready for that challenge. So keep on evolving, keep on addressing those challenges, and keep on guiding your students.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us today, and for joining us today at our Top Education Brands Awards. And we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you. Thank you.